For the last 3 years now, I've been fantasizing about a motorcycle trip to New Zealand. The stories of breathtaking landscapes and the brilliant solitude of a man in the outdoors piqued my curiosity. Who doesn't want to get closer to Antarctica without risking crossing the dangerous Southern Ocean? In New Zealand, they told me there are really very few people, and a lot of sheep and cows and long rows in a surprising thicket of landscapes that wander between what is a reminiscence of tropical forests and the famous Alps. Yes, just as the setting is unpredictable, so is the weather. And so this trip to the South Island of New Zealand was born. I invite you to participate in our experiences as they took place from the moment we got on our motorcycles in Christchurch.
Good morning and welcome to New Zealand. Well, we are almost ready to start our journey on our bikes. But when you start a motorcycle trip, usually you need two things. One is to have a lot of spirit. The second, you need a bike because otherwise you just have to walk. And this is going to be my companion for the trip. CF Moto 450. He should do the job, I think, and he's all ready. I'm renting it from Kiwi Motorcycle Tours in Christchurch. The weather is a bit chilly, but it's not so bad. It's something like 14-15 degrees. I think I better hit the road and join Yael, which is staying somewhere in the other side of the city with her motorcycle. So, let's have a good trip, guys. Oh, this is Yael's bike, the Rebel 500. She's used to it. Of course, she had too many stuff, so she got another extra bag to put on it. But they were very nice over here, and they provided her with this, so we are all good to go. Let's go. Our next station will be Rakaya Gorge. They say it's gorgeous.
From the very beginning of the ride from Christchurch to Lake Tekapu, I felt that New Zealand was a completely different place. The city that had suddenly disappeared gave way to vast plains and endless agricultural areas stretched to what appears to be the beginning of the chain of mountains that looked at us from the west. At a certain point, I felt how time was losing meaning, and only the strange cold of the morning woke me up from the serenity that enveloped the entire road.
Gorgeous it is. It's a rather gorgeous gorge. Very bluish, I might say. There are a few people on the other side. What they're doing, I don't know. It's a beautiful day. Look at the color of the water. This is really impressive. Meanwhile, let's see our bikes. This is Shish on her Rebel 500. Shish, what's up? Shish, what are you doing? I'm already can tell you something about what I don't like in this CF Moto 450. First, the front brake is hardly braking, and you need a lot of power in order to activate it. Other than that, the TFT screen is quite Spartan, and but it's very comfortable to sit in, and not a lot of power. But I don't really need power in this trip, so I guess it's okay, and it will do the job. Another thing is that it's very hard to find the neutral gear, the neutral. So I was really struggling with it in the last stop. Let's go. Our next stop is, I guess, our next stop. Something with a pie or maybe nothing to eat here. Nothing to eat, nothing to drink. Good for diet. We are 20 minutes from our last destination of the day, near Lake Tekapu. So, to summarize the day, as you can see, sheep and more sheep, some sun, an apple pie factory with nice mountains ahead, ski resort that is active in the winter, which we didn't go to see, and very loud motorcycle that I'm riding on. Altogether, there's nothing much to report. Another day in the office in New Zealand. So 20 minutes to our home, where we are going to meet with our friends Ronella and Yadin. Hopefully they will get there today, if they are not riding too slow from where they were. Lay back and enjoy the ride. First day. So far, very nice New Zealand. It's rather amazing how the road is changing. I mean, look around us. Suddenly all the green disappears, as if I'm riding in some kind of a desert, which is not really desert. It's very strange. Huge plains, the mountains and the snow. I don't know if you can see it because of the sun. It's really pretty here.
Lake Tekapu in Moorish means to live in haste at night. We arrived in the afternoon and yet the name remained as it is. Strange. It was time to settle in our Airbnb house and meet with our friends. Good food and riding stories go great with burning fire and a glass of excellent local wine.